I'm going to be dealing with this afternoon is discipline. The path to success, if I got it right. Discipline is the path to success. Who can tell me what discipline means? What does it mean to be disciplined? You know, discipline, so there are words that have more than one definition. So, but in our context, what do you think discipline means?
Walking yourself.
Walking yourself.
To a better stage.
Okay. Walking yourself to a better stage. Okay.
Adopt something that is new, even if it costs
Okay. Nothing good in life comes easy. You have to work hard. Somebody made mention of working hard. Discipline, the ability to control your emotions. For example, if someone gets you angry and you want to react or be vengeful, then you control your emotions, your anger. That's self-discipline. Exercising restraint from doing something that is needed. Then the other form of discipline can be there is something good you need to imbibe. So you have to cultivate the habit, the attitude. And it's hard work. Something that you're not used to. It requires discipline, it requires hard work. People who win laurels in the Olympics and other events, if you know the hard work they put in, they have to deny themselves certain things. That's discipline. You like this thing, quite okay. But for what you are focusing or pursuing, this thing will be a distraction. This thing will not enable you to achieve that. So you have to put it away. You have to discipline yourself to be self-controlled, self-restrained. That's what, in a nutshell, discipline means. Self-control, self-restraint. Keeping away from doing something that may be harmful to another person, or even to yourself, or imbibing a virtue or a value that you feel you need that you are lacking. It requires you to work extra hard to be able to get that thing. So restraining and also the ability to work hard. Your days define your life. Your days define. I read. Another thing I want you to listen. What you're doing when you're developing listening skills. It's still part of this. Developing listening skills. You know, some of us usually easily get distracted. You know, somebody will say something and you miss out something, and then that's all. You don't get the full message. So you need to pay close attention. Your days define your life. Big idea. Your days are your life in miniature. Your days are your life in small measure. As you live your hours, so you create your years. As you live your days, so you craft your life. Some people will think it's when they get to this stage, then they will do this. If you don't start when you are much younger, it will be extremely difficult. What you do today is actually creating your future. The words you speak, the thoughts you think, the food you eat, and the actions you take are defining your destiny, shaping who you are becoming and what your life will stand for. Small choices lead to giant consequences. Small choices lead to giant consequences. Over time, there is no such thing as an unimportant day. Every day of your life, every minute, every hour should count. Don't take it for granted. Don't just sit down and killing time. Invest time. So as you live your days, so you craft your life. It's discipline. It requires discipline to do all these kind of things. You can't just wake up and say, I'm going to do it. It's a deliberate daily effort that you have to do. Each one of us is called to greatness. We are all unique. No face here is looking the same. And the purpose for God upon each of our lives is different. This pageantry is just bringing us together at some point. After this pageantry, we all move on in different directions. We all have our different callings. Each one of us is called to greatness. Each one of us has an exquisite power within us. Each one of us can have a significant impact on the world around us. Sometimes we feel, I will not amount to anything. Because when you begin to speak negative to yourself, you attract negatives. But when you speak positive to yourself, even the way when you step out, there are days that when you dress in a certain way, you feel different, right? Even the way you walk, you just admire yourself, and the day you wear some rags or stuff like that, even if nobody is looking at you, you think you're always like, then you are feeling one kind. Am I right? Each one of us can have a significant impact on the world around us, if we so choose. But for this power that resides internally to grow, we need to use it. But for this power to reside internally to grow, we need to use it. The more you use something, the more that thing becomes powerful. The more it grows, the more it gets bigger and bigger and stronger. But when you don't use it, and it requires discipline, people may laugh at you at the instance. People will say all manner of things, and so because you are unique. When you are unique and you do something, not everybody is used to it because it's coming from your uniqueness. Let me tell you something. If you listen to naysayers, you will never do anything with it. If David in the Bible had listened to Saul, he would not have killed Goliath. Thinking and reflection ensures that you are on the right mountain. Peter Drucker, the management expert, said it so well. There is nothing so useless as doing efficiently that which should never be done at all. You spend your energy, your resources on something that you should not have even started in the first place. And it's not just time is resources. Your years have gone on. You cannot recover it again. Time is gone. Once it's gone, it is gone forever. So invest your time rather than spend it. They say killing time, right? Not cash and not cash. If you invest it, you will reap something in the future. Being thoughtful and strategic is step number one as we work to greatness. Clarity precedes success. Once you are clear about something, success is closer. By thinking more, you will have a better sense of your priorities and what you need to focus on. Your actions will be more crisp and deliberate and intentional. You will make better decisions and wise choices. More time thinking will make you less reactive. Where are you? When you spend time, when somebody does something to you, just pause. Think. Don't just react. Sometimes you react and you discover that you're a foolish one. You have acted stupidly and then you start regretting. The damage has already been done. You become clearer on the best use of your time once you take time to think, which will in turn save you time. And your think time will provoke some amazing ideas and inspire some big dreams. Lewis Carroll addressed this point beautifully in Alice in Wonderland when he wrote, "There is no use in trying," said Alice. "One can't believe in impossible things. I dare say you haven't had much practice," said the queen. When I was your age, I always did it for half an hour a day. Why? Sometimes I believe as many as 6 impossible things before breakfast. This book is just like emotional. This is just one point. You go to it, it's just one point. So it's just like an emotional. Finish. So, do we think? Or we allow people to do it? Thinking is hard work. It's hard work. But we allow people to do the thinking for us. We don't like someone's attitude. And yet we are 24/7 there with that person. And you think that person's attitude, the negative, will not rub off on you. Birds of the same feathers flock together. If you are an eagle, do you have any business associated with chickens? Eagles are always in the air. They don't even build their nests on trees, on rock cliffs, high up there. High up there. The day you see an eagle interacting with chickens, there's something wrong with that eagle. There's something wrong with that. You need to value yourself. You need to respect yourself. You need to dignify yourself. And that's what this pageantry is trying to do to you. It's all about winning the stuff, the crown, or whatever. It's to build your self-esteem when you step out. And I went to St. Joseph's College. You were there, right? I was not among the rich people, though. But I respected myself. When we come to a new class, people will battle. They will take chairs. Friends will come and sit close to each other. I will be monitoring them. Say, and I learned that from my mom. You don't despise her. Always here. And I learned that from her. Don't disrespect me. I know who I am. I may not have what you have, but I know who I am. You don't define me by my physical or a possession or something. No!
Please ask questions.
What do you do in cases where you try to meditation, closing your eyes, and then how do you do this falling asleep?
If you do it on bed, it's not asleep.
So there's a particular position for you.
It all depends which one suits you. You can go to, there are those who love nature. You can just go where, it's just nature, just be there alone. In the jungle we have very bushes. You can just walk, but here now you don't have any place. And then you can just go to a place where people who don't know you are not there. Or rather, people who know you are not there. So nobody will distract you. So you can just sit quietly and be thinking. You don't have to close your eyes. You think, yes.
Sarah, instance is when you very busy. Okay, so just like this person always he said he was giving an example to somebody that is asking which he wanted to do. So people that are always busy, like at least how many minutes should you take a deep, make it a habit for you? At least.
If you talk about busy, you talk about busy. You climb the mountain only to realize that you climb the mountain. Spend all your energy, all your resources, only to realize that you are on the wrong mountain. Some of us are busy with things that we're not supposed to be busy about. And the way we don't, we feel guilty. Let them talk. Let them talk. Brother, it's not time. People have, every human being has 24 hours a day, right? Is anybody having 34, 35 hours a day? No. So out of these 24 hours, you can spare some minutes. You can spare time to do your devotion. You can spare time to think. When you come back home, and very poor back, you can just excuse yourself. You visit friends, don't you? You visit friends. That time that you can't be gisting really nonsense. You can be at home and do your thinking. Yes.
There are people, what especially, there are role models, that when you feel like you need advice, you go to them. So sometimes when you realize that this is something that you want to do, and then you take it to them, they end up saying something that like they don't support, and you'll be feeling like, why would somebody like that do something, tell you something like that, and you want to do something. So how will you deal with it? Because they fluctuate. Sometimes they will tell you the right thing, while sometimes they will discourage you from doing something else.
My sister, your enemies are these people, circle of friends. When you see your circle of friends, you will never rise beyond your circle of friends. Show me your friends. I'll tell you who you are. You will never rise. Anytime you attempt rising, they'll pull you down. They want you to remain at the same level with them. If you really want to rise, you have to break out. They will talk. They will say all manner of things. But you have to break out. And breaking out, you don't have to create a scene, a fight, Just if they invite you, please, can you accompany me someplace? Say, I'm very busy. Of course, but it's your time. You have something you want to do.